see. This is actually not really welcome back. This is our first, second stream. Working out the bugs here. The first stream, I actually didn't have the button checked for it to record, to save it for 14 days so that I could check it out. This is a Storm Shield here in Twine, and while I'm talking, we'll walk around how I have my Storm Shield set up here. This is for the one of the main attack areas. They come from the north every single time, and we shoot them every year hits. Yep, and we're still intact. Basically, this is to slow the husks down. They're going to walk through here, they're going to slow down, get pushed, and just keep almost an infinite loop as they keep coming back around here from both this side and coming up from the bottom. It's kind of an infinite loop. They keep getting hit by these gas traps here, and yeah, very few of them make it out alive. If they do make it here, they get thrown in this kill box, and they get absolutely tore up by these. On our other side, we've got something somewhat similar setup. You can see on this side we have it blocked off, so they all path to this side. We went over to the very edge here, and we'll show you as we come through here. Gas traps, wall punchers, again creating an infinite loop here basically. So they keep getting pathed and dropped off and pathed back up. Same thing, gas traps, wall punchers. Generally speaking, this is right on the edge here. If you see what we've done here, we've actually built this ramp out on the side, up and over one, so they path up this ramp. Actually forgot to upgrade those. In any event, that way they actually path properly. If you try and do it one over, they get really confused without having that straight walk right up here. So you want to stick away from that. Our latest Storm Shield is over there at F. This has been a pretty cool thing to hit, and hopefully we can phase shift the rest of the way over here. Nice. We'll start at the top and work our way down here. Again, I'm testing things like lag and latency, my voice, the speech of the characters, stuff like that, to make sure hopefully we can optimize this quality. Once we get all this hammered down, we'll eventually add in some video of myself here as well, if that's something you guys want to see, my ugly mug on here talking. Otherwise, if you want to see some of our other stuff, we are on YouTube at 13C Gun Reviews. We do reviews and talks on a lot of real-life firearms and stuff like that. We've actually done one video which kind of prompted this, and we're going to do a crossover. Here again is this one of the main area that Amplifier F here gets attacked from, is this area. Again, floor spikes, you know, be it 130s or 82s, it really doesn't matter. The whole point of this is to slow down these guys as they come down. This is a nice feature that they added. That doesn't seem like it was that long ago. You can actually put these on some of the stairs now, as well as some of these ramps. Before you had to have more flatter panels, from what I recall. Anyway, I might as well upgrade more to it while I'm here before I leave. So anyway, we've got those gas traps slowing down. Any of the nature husks, because nature husks like to spawn here. We've got these flame traps here. And then as they drop down some of these levels, we've got wall dynamos as opposed to double cannonballs, and one of the points of that is when they path off these paths, they're going to fall right next to them, and they'll get hit and shocked on their way down. Again, this is now electrical energy. We are doing our best to hit these guys. Whatever element that comes down, enemy comes down here, we're going to hit them with that. So more cannonballs, more flame grill traps down here as well, because there's a lot of nature that forms here. And finally, you get bounced back up to get stunned, and then these wall spikes here. The most important part of these wall spikes is that your final perk on those are going to be building health, so they heal up. I don't play a lot of Constructor. I like to play Outlanders for these because I like having the ability to have the bear and/or shock tower to play with. Really digging Beetlejuice right now. We've got the holiday, that just passed over, and her perks for SMGs are amazing. I'll show you this gun I'm using right here, so you can see the perks on this for her. Using the Silent Spectre. This thing is it's just amazing. I love the way this is set up. I've got 1 crit rating, or 2 crit ratings, I should say, and then damage to afflicted targets and magazine size. This thing already has a crit rating of 300%, which means we put it on here, we get 61% chance to critically hit. And then the damage is 300%. You stack that with her bonus of 225%, you are getting over 525% critical hit damage every time this thing crits, which is 61% of the time. This thing will melt anything it comes across that's within its power range for its level. Right now I'm running a lot of 82s, because most of my enemies are down there in the 82 to 94-ish range that I'm fighting, and I find that mostly 82s work. Got a Whisper 45 here, as well as the typewriter with the nature perk. I think that's going to do it for this stream here really quick. We're going to exit out of here and check out this stream over on Twitch to make sure that it uploaded fine, the lag, voice, everything else is good before we get into a longer stream and then find out we had a problem going this all the way through. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Check back in with us. We'll be streaming again later tonight once we have all this hammered out. Creator code 13C Guns, if you want to help us out there, appreciate it. And if you want to check out some of those real life guns, 13cgunreviews.com or just on YouTube, 13C Gun Reviews. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we did a video already on CMMG Mutant, the MK47, as it relates to when it was imported into the game for PUBG. So that's a cool comparison there of the two. Again, I'm not going to be like some of those people who, it's a video game, it's not real life, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. Since I'm a gamer and I'm a gun guy, I understand that video games have to do some balancing, and they have to pair in-game mechanics with, as realistic as they're going to try and be with guns, to a point anyway. Obviously, this is more somewhat cartoonish here with Fortnite, but at the same time, you look at most of the guns, most of them are based, obviously, except for, steampunk guns and, alien guns and stuff, but all these other guns, Wraiths, Equalizers, Siege Breakers, Whisper 45, they're all based on real-life guns. Of stuff on that if you guys want. We have the real-life equivalent of a Wraith, so a suppressed Scar 17. We've got, virtually you think about it, Whisper 45s, Whisper 9s. You think about it, we can do it here, and if that's something you guys want to see on our other YouTube channel, we'll incorporate a lot of those things. This amplifier over here, while we're over here, might as well mention it real quick. We almost always got attacked from the south and the east on this amplifier. And either I was lucky, or it changed with the pathing, because they did change up some of these things with the new season in the past couple of weeks here. We got attacked last time over here. I did I remember if it was a defense or a war game. We got attacked from the north onto our amplifier D here, and of course that was absolutely tragic because as you can tell, we absolutely not set up to defend from this amplifier from this side. We've never encountered it before here. Again, I don't know if I was lucky this whole time or what, but I keep a couple of defender pads out here. I normally don't put out more than 3 defenders. I usually don't need to. The way things are trapped out and whatnot, defenders are just kind of like a stopgap in case something weird goes wrong. There's a lot of people who will run, max out their 8 defenders, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We just generally don't. That's not something I spend a lot of resources on, getting a bunch of defenders. I've only got one 130 defender and a couple of, I think one 106, couple 82s. So, not really a big deal. Anyway, thanks everybody, we appreciate it, and we'll get out of here, let Jess dance on the way out, and we'll see you guys later on. Thanks.